From the new home of the Atlanta Braves, MLB Network welcomes you to SunTrust Park. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the LA Dodgers and the Atlanta Braves. Who'll get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Mike Soroka, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan, any thoughts?
Soroka has a chance to be a really good pitcher. You're talking about raw stuff. A big dude, too, with great leverage. Throws the ball on a downhill plane, upper to mid-90s fastball. Good, hard breaking ball. I see him as a really premier starting pitcher down the road. Another in the list of long guys that we see in the game right now. Power arms, all he's lacking is experience.
At the plate, Jackie Robinson. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Should be in for a warm one this afternoon. 91 degrees, our first pitch temperature. Now the 2-1 pitch. Line drive, base hit down the line.
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
Standing in now, Steve Garvey. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
That is third.
Hey, they're seeing this pitcher well right now. They were obviously paying attention in the hitters meeting. He's found a barrel to the first two guys to start this game. Now he's got to worry about the middle of the order.
Into the box, Michael Simmons. And this is taken for a called strike. And he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Robinson on second. Garvey at first with no outs. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Coming to the plate now, Luis Gonzalez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First and second now, one man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Cody Bellinger. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Acuna retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Dodgers strand a couple, and now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Oral Hershiser, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Settling in now, Ronald Acuna. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. It's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
3-2, full count. Now the 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I really appreciate the tenacity that Ender Enciarte plays with. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. And it's 1-2. Hershiser is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Ozzie Albies becomes the second out of the bottom of the first.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. An inning in the books tonight. Still scoreless here on MLB Network. Standing in, Matt Kemp. The 1-1 home. Hit hard to the right side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's out.
That is second. The third baseman, Justin Turner.
Striding in, Justin Turner. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Throw into second. And he had 2 on his mind, and that's what he'll get as he's in at second base with a 1-out double.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Into the box now, Corey Seager. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 55.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Oral Hershiser. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hits this one hard the other way. Garvey fields it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
Digging in, Nick Markakis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Bounce to first. Garvey has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, enter Inciarte.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. Now the payoff pitch home. Down the first baseline. Garvey gloves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. So coming to the plate, Jackie Robinson, a base hit in his first trip. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
3-2 pitch. Towards second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Standing in now, Steve Garvey. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 2-1 home. Hit back toward the mound, and this is taken for the out.
The catcher, number 8, Michael Simmons.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Simmons. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Matt Vasgersian back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as the left-handed hitting catcher Brian McCann settles in to start out the inning at the plate. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. Full count now. 3-2. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Now at the plate, Dansby Swanson. Is a cutter that misses 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Here's the 2-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. McCann gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Lifted into center field. Kemp is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Mike Soroka.
So one gone for the Braves here in the third, and Mike Soroka will bat next. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. From the stretch, the 1-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Braves strand 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping up to the plate, Luis Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
right fielder.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
In now, Cody Bellinger. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. No runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Matt Kemp is on deck. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Stepping in now, Matt Kemp, and he fouls this one off. Gonzalez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Inciarte's there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Now batting, Justin Turner. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Dodgers leave 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
3-1.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping in for the Braves, Freddie Freeman looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
2 balls and a strike to Freeman.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
At the plate, Josh Donaldson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The 3-1 pitch. Fouled off. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Struck him out.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick.
So striding in, Nick Markakis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Markakis ahead with a 3-1 count here.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Here's Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Three balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder. Waiting next is Brian McCann. The 3-1. Oh, and it misses, ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases-loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
So it's bases loaded, 1 away, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Brian McCann. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled away. Freeman, the runner at third. Markakis over at second. Inciarte is over at first with 1 away. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Another try at 2-2. Swing and a line drive. And that's the first hit in this one for the Braves. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, D-Roll, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hitting.
Into the box, Mike Soroka. And it's fouled away. 3 runs already home here. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Ronald Acuna. Ground ball left side. Gloved by Turner. Robinson at second base, and the inning comes to a close. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. We played 4 full. It's the Braves 3 and the Dodgers nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said the high pitch count they've run up is a result of a lot of great battles at the plate by his guys, and he's not wrong. So far, they've worked 5 full counts in their at-bats.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Stepping into the box, Corey Seager. He'll start off the 5th in this one. The 1-1. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Two balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
2 strikes.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Into the box now, Oral Hershiser. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Digging in once again, Jackie Robinson. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're one strike away from being shut out through 5.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. Still down 3-0. Ready for another shot now, Ozzie Albies. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
The 1-2. He's outside for a ball.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the air, out to right. Bellinger's under it. He's got it 1 away.
The first baseman, number 5.
There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
1 out, nobody on. The 2-2 one more time. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hershiser gets the sign. The 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to Garvey at first, and with that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. They lead it 3-0. Ready once again, Steve Garvey. He'll start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Markakis to the track. He jumps, but he can't make the play. It's off the wall. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
The catcher, number 8.
So up until this point, they've had to fight and scratch for every single thing. But he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
Stepping in now, Michael Simmons. Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Luis Gonzalez is on deck. Garvey stands at second with no outs. Another full count pitch home. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Garvey is on his way home. Safe at the plate. As they get one back, it's 3-1 now.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Roll. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Josh Tomlin takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 32, Josh Tomlin.
Into the box, Luis Gonzalez.
Ball.
And here's one that's taken for a ball. It's now 2-1 to the Dodger left fielder.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
The 2-1 pitch. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, as it's now a 3-all ball game.
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs. Well, this was a cutter. It just hangs right there out over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it. Can't leave a pitch like that to a professional hitter. Well, you can, but that's what you get.
Standing in now, Cody Bellinger.
One ball.
In there, 1-2 now. back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Into the box now, Matt Kemp. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. Popped up, and no, they can't get there. The next 3-2. Liner towards second. And that's in there, base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Third baseman.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
None out, runners at first and second. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2.
That's foul.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Markakis is there to put it away for out number 1.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
3-1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop.
1 strike.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Albies takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The pitcher, number 55, Oral Hershiser.
Stepping into the box, Oral Hershiser. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and two. Here it is. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Through 5.5. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 2-1 to Markakis. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And through just 5 innings, he's coming up on 100 pitches now.
Yeah, Matty, I think one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up. And D-Row, if you're the offense right now, you're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, usually the starting pitcher doesn't get to see the lineup 3 times through. I wouldn't be shocked if there's a move made to the bullpen here.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and there's out number 1.
The left fielder, number 11, enter Inciarte.
Now at the plate, Ender Inciarte. The 1-1 home. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 1-2. Now here's a swing and yet another pop up toward the left side of the diamond. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, Ryan McCann.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. A couple of walks for him thus far. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive, base hit.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now with 2 as they finally get another base runner on. He's stranded 6 in a row prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys for the past couple of innings.
Stepping in, Dansby Swanson, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. McCann, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Three balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Popped him up. Garvey has room in foul territory. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We're through 6 full, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Back here at SunTrust Park, tight one on our hands, all tied at 3 apiece as we look at the game summary through 6 innings of play. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Corey Knebel is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 46, Corey Knebel. Now catching and batting 9.
Now back at the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Jackie Robinson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Just hung in there on that one. The next 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
So digging in now, Steve Garvey. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside, the throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
The catcher, number 8, Michael.
Digging in and looking for more, Michael Simmons. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
From the stretch. Line towards center field. Acuna is right there, 1 down.
The left fielder, number 20, Luis Gonzalez.
Ready for another chance? Luis Gonzalez. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Runners are at first and second with one away.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
Striding into the box, Matt Kemp. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Acuna ranging back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And now the runner from third scores to give them a very important insurance run.
Now batting.
So a beautiful running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a solid route, covered quite a bit of ground, 110 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. That's a catch to remember. Anthony Swarzak trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Anthony Swarzak.
In now, Justin Turner. Parked him up. Swanson has got it, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on just 1 base hit, no errors, and a couple of men left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Dodgers out in front, 5-3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Don Sutton gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 20, Don Sutton. Now playing third base.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Stepping in now, Ronald Acuna.
No, that's
hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now the 2-1. Fouled off. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Full count. 3-2. Ozzie Albies will be next. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Final strike for the Braves. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have
swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Dodgers jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Orel Hershiser earns the victory on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of SunTrust Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.